Good morning, Taft High School. I'm Sidan Navid Baksh.
And I'm Angelina Honkbaum. We here at ASB and Toreador News want to welcome everyone back to the start of the new semester. We hope you can continue to keep you updated on Taft's news and upcoming events. Let's get to the announcements for the start of the week.
We wanted to thank every student, teacher, and staff member who helped us donate to Santa for Students Drive this year. With your efforts, Taft was able to provide holiday gifts for students at 2 high-needs schools, and we were even able to donate additional items to Toys for Tots. Taft's generosity helped bring some joy to many grateful kids across the valley.
The Taft Buck Store is coming back this semester. Do good deeds and be a positive member of the Taft community, and you may earn a Taft Buck that you can redeem at the store for snacks and goodies.
And now a message from your ASB president, Liron Sayedi.
Hi Taft, my name is Liron Sayedi, your ASB president. I want to wish you guys a great 2025. Hope you guys are having a great year already. ASB has a lot of fun and exciting events that will be coming soon, so we hope to see you there.
As Los Angeles continues to recover from the catastrophic fires from the start of the year, Toreador News and ASB wanted to wish support and hope for all our students, staff, and community members who have been impacted. LAUSD has resources available on their website, lausd.org, to help anyone impacted, and Taft counselors are available to assist. Please reach out if you need support. While the fires have been traumatic, we know that LA will come back strong and our community will brave the situation.
Hi everyone, I'm Miss Crane, and today the Psych Squad is going to be talking with you about the growth mindset and resilience. We're going to be celebrating 100 days of growth on January 29th to celebrate the 100th day of school, and with that we're also going to be just trying to kind of raise awareness and discuss the growth mindset over a fixed mindset. So what is growth mindset? The idea that your abilities can be developed through hard work and effort. And how is it different from a fixed mindset? So you see your failures as opportunities for growth rather than permanent failures. You enjoy being challenged. You have a good relationship with the learning process. So always being willing to learn from mistakes. And then you understand that good things take work. And the science behind growth mindset kind of all has to do with how powerful your brain and your body is. Your body actually makes about 200 or 2 million new red blood cells every second, which is extremely impressive. And your brain is also powerful enough to power a light bulb. There is also just as many neurons in the brain as there are stars in the Milky Way. And your brain is always changing, so it's constantly even though it stops growing, it's always changing. So nothing is fixed, nothing is permanent.
Hi there, it's Miss Y with the Psych Squad, continuing our talk about growth mindset. So hopefully you enjoyed learning some of the science behind it, and I will talk to you a little bit about how to develop a growth mindset. So if you don't do well on a test or you didn't make a sports team or something like that, it's really easy to just say, ugh, I give up, this is too hard, I just can't do it. And that's a fixed mindset, right? That doesn't get you thinking forward. That doesn't get you being better at something. It just says, I'm not good at this. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm done. So one of the things that can help is to try to figure out how to be better next time and do it differently next time. And a lot of that is, partly using the and. So I didn't make the team this time, and next time I'll try this. I didn't pass my math test, and next time this is what I'm going to do, right? So instead of I give up, I'm going to use a different strategy, right? I'll try something different next time. Or this is too hard. I hear students say this a lot. This is too hard. It's going to take some time, right? Think about shifting that mindset to think about how you're going to do it next time, because difficult things will always be there. And if you give up on them when they're hard, it doesn't really serve you, right? It doesn't help you move forward. And to go with that, so hopefully you've heard the word resilience. It's a very powerful thing that some people are just naturally born with, but it's also something that you can learn, right? You can learn, you can cultivate it. So it's your ability to bounce back after a difficult time. So let's say you have a setback, right? Maybe something really hard happens in your family. Maybe you lost your grandmother and you were really close. It's really, really hard to come back from something sad. Resilient folks acknowledge the fact that they're sad, and they use that sadness, they use that experience, they journal about it, they write about it, they read about it, they join a grief group or whatever it is that it takes. and they move forward, right? They're able to bounce back. And it's also your ability to adapt to difficult situations and how you learn and you grow from them. And then why? Why is it important to be resilient? So, life is going to throw a lot of things at you, right? You're going to have a lot of challenges. You might struggle on a certain subject. You might have a really difficult breakup. You might have to move. There might be family situations going on, right? There's a lot that's going to happen in your life, and your ability to bounce back from these challenges is extremely important. So think about how you handle everyday challenges. How do you handle arguments with your parents or your guardians? How do you handle getting an F on a test? How do you handle a breakup or an argument with friends? And then, in addition to that, how do you create meaning from these negative or uncomfortable experiences, right? So, oftentimes I'll meet with students who are heartbroken about a breakup, and you don't want to get stuck in that feeling, right? It hurts, right? And I'm not trying to take that away. So that's where the yes and comes in, right? This breakup hurts or hurts a lot. And now what? What did you learn about yourself in the relationship? What did you learn about what's important to you in a partner? What can you take away from this experience that you can use next time?
So, hi everyone, I'm Mr. Valencia. And I'm gonna go over some tips and tricks for you to help build that momentum to build resilience and to get into a more growth mindset. So, some building blocks for resilience. A lot of the work comes inside, it comes within, right? So we need to learn how to become a little bit more gentle with ourselves, right? Change doesn't happen overnight. So by implementing these little things such as self-respect, empathy, and learning to reframe our negative thoughts, we can see some great change, right? One of the things that we encourage students to do is to create a self-esteem journal, right? Pick one thing out of the day that was positive for you, right? Or remind yourself one thing that you did really good on, right? The more we implement these positive little moments of positivity, we'll get that growth going, right? The way we speak to ourselves matter, right? So the way you speak to yourself matters. The more we bring in positivity and reign true to our life, the more we're going to see that change, right? If we go into this idea that adversity is going to overwhelm and take over, we're never going to get out of that complacency of being fixed. The more we open up ourselves to opportunities, the more radiation, positivity we can radiate into our lives. So little things, little gentle reminders go a long way, right? Maybe one day you fail a test, but going with that idea that yes, you may have done poor on a test, but that doesn't mean that's going to be the same case moving forward, right? So reminder to take care of yourselves by speaking positively to yourselves, as it can help you grow. And we're going to end with a little quote here. When you approach life with a growth mindset, you understand abilities can be developed, right? So taking everything day by day and remind yourself that change doesn't happen overnight will help us alleviate some of that stress and hopefully get into a path of more growth, right? We hope that this was helpful to you all. If you all feel like you need to talk about some of these things or would like to learn more about how to get out of that fixed mindset, we are more than happy to provide you with some tips and tricks and some resources as well. We hope that you all have a good rest of your year. Bye.
The 100th day of school is Friday, January 31st. To celebrate this important milestone and encourage the growth mindset, please join Psych Squad in Lower Lunch for music, games, activities, and prizes.
Remember that the personal electronic policy calls for smart devices like Apple Watches and cell phones to be off and away during the day. That means that devices need to be powered off and in a backpack. If a device is on or in your pocket, you are at risk of receiving detention.
Toreador News is always looking for opportunities to spotlight your class, team, club, or organization. If you want us to make a spotlight for you or have an announcement read here, please submit the form at tinyurl.com/tnrequest.
Remember that the new year is a fresh opportunity to learn from the past and grow. Let's continue to work hard and thrive through this new semester. And remember to keep Taft
Clean, green,
safe, and serene.
Bye, Taft!
I love LA.